Many of us constantly evaluate our lives. We look at the events and experiences we go through and we quickly decide whether something's good or bad. When things unfold according to our plans, we call it a blessing. When things become difficult, we call it a disaster. This way of thinking feels natural, but it can also place great pressure on us. Because the truth is that we can see very little of the bigger picture, especially when we're going through difficult situations. We experience life through the narrow lens of the moment we're in. What looks like a loss today may later open a new path. What feels like disappointment today may later bring a new direction. The prayer of Psalm 31 invites us into a deeper trust. When Jesus prayed these words, "Into your hands I commit my spirit," from that cross, he was standing in a moment that made no immediate sense. Yet even there, he entrusted himself to the Father. Faith often asks something difficult of us. It asks us to judge our circumstances slowly. Don't be too quick to categorize what's happening to you. When something happens that we don't understand, our instinct is to declare it as a failure or as a disaster. But faith invites us to pause before we make that judgment. And instead of immediately deciding what a situation means, to entrust it to God. When you face something confusing or painful today, try praying the simple prayer, "Lord, I don't understand this at the moment, but I trust that you are still at work. I trust my life in your hands." This prayer may not change the situation immediately, but it changes how we stand within it. It opens space of the possibility that God is working in ways we cannot see, and we ask him, "Make me see the fingerprints of your love and work in my life." And when we pray, "Into your hands I commit my spirit," we are saying that our lives remain in God's hands even when the story is unfinished. So throughout the day, if something unsettles you, pause and repeat the words of the psalm, "Into your hands I commit my spirit." And slowly, this prayer can become a way of living. It reminds us that our lives are held by God, even when the meaning of a moment is still hidden from us.